past, present, future. You exist. The body changes. And you go somewhere. You're sleeping in your room, but you are working in a different place. Don't you do that? That is called change of body. Unless it is a different body, where is the change? And you go somewhere. You are sleeping in your room, but you are working in a different place. Don't you do that? Just like at night, you give up this body, you take your subtle body and you go somewhere. You are sleeping in your room, but you are working in a different place. Don't you do that? If I walk like animal, I get animal body. If I walk as demigod, I get demigod body. If I act as trees, then you get tree body. If you acted like dog, you get dog's body. Nature's way.
What's wrong? We gotta get this under control. It's unstable. What is it? We don't know. Dr. Monster just put it out.
Yo, it's critical. The inner war, mystical, biblical, Syriac, Aramaic, Judaic, native, ancient high priests in white robes and bed sheets, beating devils with Banahas gospels. We half Mahamantra, half brothels. The ancient Bakut, the Victorian, immortal, victorious. We see archangel through portals. Third eye sight, he's on my right. Ashabats, wings up to enlighten disciples. Riishii still thrill you like Mike Jack. Don't fight what is frightful. We keep it laid back. If all else fails, pull out the gas in the heist. Brew, psychic, glue, splice, rumor, Kasha, Derek, Mike Booth. Rocket flight suits and moon boots. Acid drops off the roof. Stalk like Tony Hawk as we swoop. Celestial talk exists through the room, through walls, medieval halls, chains and all. Today's brains may have stalled. G7's in training shall resolve watch laws. They make you strip down like Mars Mall with my Vedic mace, mailed up, face mask, heaven's gates.
It's a freak reaction. Marshall said some cosmic particles penetrated the shield. The gold foil disappeared. The lambda process set in. Pushing their eyes. Close the gate.
Scrolls unfolded, holy bullet holes notice after we unloaded. Encoded, poetic noted methodologies chronologically. The karma found atomically. Nobody stopping, we high on pot, sobriety. My glare tears holes through your line and see. I and I pray altar, sway falter. 12 gauge angel cage phrase. Chakras, atomic, G7 plots, uplift galaxies, cosmic vortices. Cordially trodden upward, got covered, rock the cuff slow. Some want me muffled, muscle. Constricted intellect, parcel gifts, set manifest, change through the planet, rearrange social fabrics. We out there like Kubrick, still confused Rubik by my Buddha tutelage. Computer sleuths, tech, shaman, mantras, sonic compounds from beyond Andromeda. Peace to Babaji, Yogananda, Prabhupada.
शुक्लाम्बरधरम् विष्णुम् शशिवर्णम् चतुर्भुजम् प्रसन्नवदनम् ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये व्यासम् वसिष्ठनप्तारम् शक्तेः पौत्रमकल्मषम् पराशरात्मजम् वन्दे शुकतातम् तपोनिधिम् व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे.
Yeah, through theosophical, historical, Hellenistic age, zenith, the Greek mystics deleted the cynic, spirit reasons and clear meanings, paved the way past atheism, skepticism, plenty fed off wisdom. Lucretius, nature of things, reflect contemplation brings insight, foresight. One might write freely, exegesis, interpret Genesis, biblical rabbinic, Hillel the elder, Israel, dynasty of the Judaic sages, Talmud, Mishnah, I see Krishna. Fifth Testament, Torah is Christ, Horus, blasphemy, Jesus treated like taxidermy. Have we learned nothing? Absolute God body descended to the flesh. Now they protest, nobody knows how life flows. Apocalypticists dismissed, peaceful intermingling, crucifixes swinging. Synaptic gospels told good news, we never fall, unified in God through all. Hypostasis of the messianic, absorbing the Trinity, a place in heresy. But third optically I see a different story, like the Nazarene and Sadducees, family trees from Kings David. Patience to resurrect, the mystic armor protect from the overzealous, misguided evangelists. Excommunicated ascetics cling to liturgy, reform needed like Gregory the Seventh. Chakra, raise up peasants, hoods are gathering like Franciscan monasticism. Faith blasting through this mortal prison, mental dualism, no vision. Leaders come to ruin the peace like Romans do Jerusalem. Clinging to original sin, heavens dwell within, but I'm casting spells with the brethren. I bring souls together in councils, but not like Nicaea. I dwell outside the box like Gnostics, still one with God like Pangea. Holding the weight with the fate under pressure, the godly. Demonic conjecture, fight through nights to test. Fuck vest, I'm holding medieval shields, chainmail. These are dark ages, ignorant veils, burn scripture pages, Satan invasions fail. Crusade like Blade amongst the vampires, changing the player stations. DJs are puppets, CEOs fake as Muppets, corrupted. Vision dusted, mystic prayer wipes encrusted. Third eye, we all fly, I crawl to get by like Quali. Bring quality, highly technical, celestial vestibule. The horn, wicked, evil fist trying to rule. I need room to burn this fuel. Ishvara Parama Krishna, Satchidananda Vigraha, Anadira Dir Govindaha, Sarvakarna Karanam, Sri Vishnu, Narayana. And for the false idols, yeah, check it.
That little horror you've got perched on that shelf over there.
Well, let's go. I'm quite fond of that.
Well, I'm not. Gives me the creeps just to look at the darn thing.
From another dimension. Something invading our time-space continuum.
Wrote this at the metro train station. Sociopathic corporations testing patience. Sharks in snake forms, the man we were grateful. Gallon cock, trigger pull, standing rock, sitting bull, divine mind, timeline. Limestone found human and dinosaur kind of line. Are you blind, worshipping mortal Obamas? Toward the portal of Lord Rama. Infinite highest, not bound by science. Bhagavan master balance. Jack Palance on my horse with a force scorched. Wretched beast, 666 flipping. With mystic encryption. Mysterious crafts, pyramid shafts, hydrogen gases. Flying objects past from present to the past. Tarot card, Heracles to the test of electric machinery through Cretan's envy. Feeding social upheaval, but we'll keep things peaceful. From ancient Greek to medieval, spaceships gone traceless. Do you see through hateless? Impossible to stop, we almighty. Sit in the top, lotus pedal, G.O.D. versus demons. Street fight alpha against Swiss styles. Praying mantis to crane fathomless. Smack brain, synaptic DNA cave twist and spring. Your mainframe, tornado rip through chakra rain. Hail thunder, blessing, pressure. Aim Smith and Wesson, sonic trough. And crest through chest, no confession. To priest, filthy beasts. You heathens can't see my mind or meaning. Coming psychic through Skype, type lightning. Try that Mike Neptune, Shiva bless boom. Shooting these goons at full moon or high noon. If you don't know now, you know. It's full dimension, old school, cold spoken revelation. Face temptation, commonplace stagnation. Your DNA strain is basic. Don't chase political games, cynical fakes with a grin. Cause they take your sweepstakes. They eat us like beefsteaks and turkey legs, murderous taste. Entering the narrow gates, impervious Hercules strengths. Patience, bravery, slay seven-headed Sumerian sea beast Leviathan. With a Magic Johnson Converse on my feet, Riishii teaching you about retinue. Blessed high revenue, pounding my lion's chest.
Maybe this stuff throws off some electromagnetic field. Why do you have?
Coming with that lip professing, you must take a lawful fool. Where's his jewel? Is he using mathematics to the tool? Yo, with a lightning flash at last, I'm prepared for pawn. I spy, sky almighty, aligning I and I beyond pi. Clairvoyant, clairaudient, written nemesis, redemption, Hindu Buddhist, Jain Reformation, Advaita Veda based Sankhya commentary, Tantric Upanishadic, Puranic, demonic Smriti, Ramana Maharishi, Yogananda, Kriya Babaji, Bolivian megaliths, Peruvian dust sprinkled on splits. Inside, feel like lyrics of Fury Rakim spit, slapping the fascist bastards. Yo, they push the taxes, passing the gas up masses. Powers, they grasp fractions. I'm in decimal, hexagonal, portal. Still where I dwell, foretold what is soul, what is shell. Y'all in mental health. I talk with sorcerers, walking with infinite forces. You're distracted by Porsches and how big your fucking porch is. Horrible. Switching forms, mystic morph, Shang Tsung, full moon, gang of moves, schooling the youth, recruits of Lucifer. The Buddha Sutra concluding to creep through this lunacy like Puma. A cougar, leap to your computer. Still deep with the rough shit Bermuda. Roll up like bugler, intuitive seven body, confuse them. The urn filled with ashes, burning infernos. Horrible holy page turners, they have not yet learned themselves where to turn vermin, squirming to commercialism. Cause the sunlight's too bright for them blistering. It's Vishnuism on Purnamada. Yeah. On Burvara Swaha. G7 Riishii. Yeah. Yeah. Devils no longer exist, says God, cipher divine. All minds one, no question. Now check it. Yeah, from the lotus center, transcendental, six pedal, expansion, contraction, simultaneous action, the maximum fit vacuum, seven self-attuned, the lunar chakra chandra, invoco loka through, the incense smoke by Kunda, Achyuta Rupa, Brahmastra, Brahma, Balaram, and Sham, concave, convex, reflect each direction, ascension, invention, the portals swirl like convection, in the quadrants, four more forms unfolded, told by Godhead, fulfill my will, rest in me, your destiny, represent divinity, illuminate the universe, manifest creation, Mahavishnu, Pradyumna, Aniruddha, through Deva Vasu, flow through you, co-creator, seated in silence, peace over violence, light through the darkness, he had not yet known, I through his art spoke, dictate, meditate in the ocean of clarity. Spoken to Brahma, revelation through contemplation is dharma, laws of karma, material elements, intellect ethereal to the dense, his thought heated intense, Shiva advance, to Rudra, to more events, pass back to God commence, Acharyas, Kumaras, Muni Narada, more planets and solar systems, ignorance, wisdom, unlimited astral dimensions, the physical perceptions, the mortals hurl intention, some question the ancient father's intervention, but to my recollection, protection's been given, no conditions, you just missed him on your soul mission, I digress then, back to the world's the sages, they place the pearls in scripture pages, for those lost in the matrix, the maze, trapped in cages, disgraced, slap God's face, so know your place in the cosmic rat race, CK in his space. Steps, he who carefully guides in and out breath through the chest, Krishna original, the inexhaustible, the wellspring of knowledge and bliss, the basis, the supplier, preserver, he who does dismiss productions of all functions, gives mystical instructions, the voice within conscience, he who makes no din, he who allows atoms and planets to spin, he who is thankful for all that is given, he the light, the refraction in the prism, subtraction from himself still complete, on 4 now, plus he's the integers, none, no equal, no thing to compete, he on whom the restless sleep, he the regulator of karmic distribution, for the Christians this means, as you sow, so shall you reap it seems, he who be Elohim, converts ice to steam, conducts all states of dreams. Quadrant grid, he with the math, holy bath, baptismal Christ in the spirit through. It's not what we knew, it's what you prove. He who moves through all pervasive presence, he who few choose for grace in his essence, reflections from human existence. He whom cannot be measured, no tomb can catch him. Bless them who walk righteous. Fight lust, trust the Lord's might. He invisibly rights wrong, night's gone, lights the dawn. Eye of God, sun comes, he sees to it that proud ones come undone. Shun the wicked, sight to the blind. He whose kindness overrides ill minds, seeking ye shall find. The diamond in the universal mind, he who's beyond time, eons line past in history, blissfully uplifting we.
You know I love you, baby.
He who dissolves the rivers to oceans, he who revolves the galaxies through motions, explosions, supernova implosions, particle collapse. He who programs endorphins, serotonin to relax. He who morphs yogis through the portals and back. Built 32 vertebrae in the back, equal to rich and poor. Of course, the same praise through the infinite lore. Holy name, some pray for fame. He whose thought is instant reality heals the lame. Through gravity, attract positive and negativity mystically. Delivers righteous through trips of insanity. He demands flesh shall not pass the lips. He sends prophets, teaches divine kings spit. Truth stings in eyes of unanointed earthlings. Brings me 360 to complete wisdom. See, he is also a sheep with the personality absolutely.
The grittiest streets, slid on the cleanest satin sheets, titties straight from the beast. Jesus, how am I alive after he skydives? No parachute, snatch your loot, breaking windows for boots. Better secure your shit like bouncers at the public grill. Snub pistols, still shrapnel, the gills, lungs, stun gun, projectile flung, you're done. Drums beating, neutrinos from the sun. Shock, hand me that Glock, yo, cause I gotta shoot. Threats came to my family, damn my mom, I'm like nuclear bomb on you clowns. Trying to scare tests and I'm around, are you serious? You snakes, not worth crumbs on the table. Which master sat, ate holiest grail? Most are blind braille, pull a veil, never prevail. They end up as lions in these tales. We blazing new ink trails, all hail, rest in peace, Dale, Archangel, respect, brethren. Ascension. Yo, fan mail, have the brains hemmed up, can like jail, no bail, spirit impaled, soul frail, wailed on like 90 Mike Tyson, crisis, brink extinction like bison. I see demon cats crawling low like rats, talk fast, eyes slash, with the dark forces I've clashed, bad smash, falling through cracks on God's path, shiny teeth flashed, I see him using, throwing mantras through him, drew him up like blood samples to the Lord's light, try as I might, bask holy waters, purify all sons and daughters, knowing the soul blows out the frame like mortars, be cordial, but sacred order, get tossed through portals, you can't infringe on these borders, I'm immortal, supporting horrible then you formal, humility's the key to this, demons scheming pissed, I enlist angels as my witness, remember this, it's reverie, a dream, when we go on through the highest.
Is built of a series of interrelationships between living things and between living things and their environment. You can't just step in with some brute force and change one thing without changing many others. Now, this doesn't mean, of course, that we must never interfere, that we must not attempt to tilt that balance of nature in our favor. But
it's going to mean killing India.
Yeah, they ran into the crib, grabbed whatever was expensive, keep a cool lid on goods they called dibs. Start snatching everything in sight, crew tight for one night. This one couldn't run amok, gathered one truck, 6 passengers, driver smiling, compiling criminal damages. The house hit was rep from the Senate, friends with Tony Bennett. He stays over the hill to the left. Anyway, later that day, supposed to lay low, play it normal. One dude got antsy, his dusted eyes glassy, nasty look. He hawked what he took, now he's flashing pawn shop cash, see. Immediately followed federally, they got a tip from the shop owner, see. Slick couldn't take the advice, stay quiet like mice. Something didn't seem right. Last night there was a heist. Owner saw it on the news at noon. Senator got back from his honeymoon. Yo, now the feds were on this guy's back as a shadow bop to dismantle the other 6. He tripped up, got caught in the mix. He couldn't sit back and kick it, had to rush, he fucked with it. 3 got caught later. This caper for paper, minor chase, 5th cuffed at dawn. It was wrong, but with his soul dark as devil spawn. The 6 knew it all along, he's gone. As for the 7th, he sweated, fretted, he knew better. Turned his life from irreverent to reverent, hid cleverly well in this monastery. Daily prays for forgiveness, trying to lift up other hearts from this pure wickedness.
Have you heard of avoutement? The practice of avoutement is as ancient as Egypt and Assyria, and still found from Ceylon to the United States, Europe to Africa, South America to Scandinavia. A figure is made to resemble that of a hated enemy, then methodically injured or destroyed. resulting in pain and death for its human counterpart.
Yo, I'm tossing vocal ninja stars encrypted in bars, lethal tactics, script scar, craft the official mystic pulsar stellar. You vulgar dwell in dark cellars, killing heads like cellular, filling skies with the deadliest venoms. I castle rook, king, bishops attack, took queen, look mean, books are clean and orderly. I'm formally nothing, I'm eternal, a flash of light, full sight, appear still tactical, masterful. The formidable sorcerer, I'm exposing laboratory horrors. Sporadically they pour acid in the eyes of animals, rabbits. Call progress is nonsense, fast to madness, disastrous. Fascist plan hits like domes of Kennedy, remedy with gin and grenadine. Massive machine, blasphemous scheme, it collapses supreme. I ask and it seems I'm attacking their dreams. It's a tyrannical regime, whether you're Hispanic or Korean, from Atlantic to Aegean, kick back like gags in galactic regions. I can't fathom this massive impact, kid. It's cavernous depths, philosophic quest with the logic. I'm unlocking subconscious, robotic, pondering Aristotle postulate. Metaphysic, ethic, aesthetic, mathematics, Socratic, and the abstract, galactic, poetic. I reflect, connect, universal diversity. Define mercy, come old school Percy B. Reed, Bertrand Russell, HD Thoreau thoroughly, no extreme, watching the pendulum flow, clean and scene, records blending them. Phenomenon, trod non-invincible, original, immortal, no date through gate portals. The cosmic order still formal, rituals, rites, think twice, blink might miss sights, Christian flights from abyss to the heights. Yeah. Namah Shivaya, Namah Om. Riishii G7, what up, Blunted? Yo, yeah.
Perhaps you should demonstrate your powers.
G7, what up? Yeah, the Black Sabbath calculus can't match wits with this. Most precise lyrical strikes, mics ignited, flowing dynamite sticks. Old mind, dolomite slick, I'm electric, you pathetic dicks. You think this shit's connected, relative Ben Franklin invention? School's convoluted, they try to confuse students' movements, but a few say fuck you to these Lucifers. They're pursuing a pupil delusion, diminution, grab the ammunition. The grammar's blistering scriptures, fission pistols sizzle. The pistons pill spill from 6 barrels. They bust Gatling, scattering unrighteous from dust to dust. The infinite spark bust, we atomic bomb clown gins. Ask Fran Tarkenton, who you kidding? Barking at with no wisdom. Conflicted piss, couldn't figure out our ellipsis. They went and hid. This shit'll get us killed like bagpipes. We stalactite, a pulse force, stalagmite. Separate godly into playo, staccato, walk around holy grotto. We met the ill killers, the dealers, never saw one episode Soprano. Rogers PK, many had an AK, ass SK. Chronic battle, slave brains, haze from the face. They say things made their alchemy crucible. It's crucible, the crusade crush, colonial nightmares to Hades. The ladies say Riishii's a pimp, still G7 with a mystic limp. We ain't talking Glocks cause they speak for themselves. Knowledge, cosmic, triple optics, no one can stop it. Hotter than burning phosphorus. Transcendent logic. Yo, we torch them like trees. Kick my feet up on the porch in Georgia. Watch northern command forces, brainwash and torture. The heathens, they sleep and snore. They eat the pork, clean off the bleeding fork. It's sickening, the wickedness blistered with the mysticism to the core. I gotta stop.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Of space.
Insight's been increased to feast upon what has come forth. The original source, the omniscient force. Water-bearing Aquarian truth pours, wisdom soars. Peels astonished off the floor. pasted on the back. Attacks through memory track. I dipped in the Puranic, Upanishadic, Bhagavad discourse, cognizant, bewilders you. Standing still like ice through the Arctic. Glacial facial expression, never known from which direction the non-fiction fell. Bewilders your human shell. Soul's dark, medieval, divine spark, lethal. Pierce the ethers like cathedral steeples. Love to all peoples, yeah. Cosmic popularities beyond the Earth's gravity. Step out the box, the casket, human cavity. Mad ignorant mortals, they got no humility. The puny limits officials try to press on we. Yo, crush mics like atmospheres of Venus. Etheric beings float across the room through the walls. Spirit spoke to God like that goes roll down cerebral halls. Negative clear by Netty technique. Astral-based entities fall. No fear, entirety of my presence envelops all. You thinking I hear it. My mind was on Mercury. Wanna be Hercules, run up on wheat in the streets of Wrigley. All around me I see swamis, sannyasis, brahmacharis, monastic devotees and doties. They pray and meditate and don't peace. I sit back and chant Om for my own peace. Shanti.
Biophysiologic stop, plot trigonometry trace, gone sonically space axis, fact shackle you like Plaxico, ego collapse like ancient Aztec ruin, cold fusions, congruous Buddha moves diluted, school students of these crude musics, foolish mules, they do cruel duties to the goofy humans, drool and view this illusion, including rulers groomed by Illuminati goons, silver spoon, mutant ghouls, fuel attack through astral castles, drown moat. Smother haters standing for the goat. Mother Nature has a hand upon your throat. Swells fast like Eric Stoltz's mask. Gods cut your jokers down like John Cash. Pants are black for your wake. Earthquake, shake the graves, overtake fake. They chase only papes.
From far and near they flock for darshan of the holy sage, who by the severest austerities and profound contemplation has attained spiritual wisdom and serenity unique in the country. Thousands draw comfort from his mere presence, for he neither preaches nor blames, setting at ease all who come to him by the essential goodness he radiates to all around. A good man in a troubled world.
Supreme architect who sees the farthest, Benares, Varanasi, Riishii, Gomiti, federal camera watching. We at La Brea, Beverly, citizen penalty, digitals enveloping we. You think you know me? You phony, bit me like bits of bologna in your jaws. Tiger claws, maul scalded, it's solved the flawless pause. It draws all in, grab your Xanax and packs. So Uncle Sam Wrath, kill, reduce the stash. Sword play, the chord play, we hit the edge, slash key, cheat upon a math. You eating animals out of vomit at your bloodbath, that's my right. The fork and knife slice heathens with my eyesight, suggested reading veganism. We can change spleens, but can't educate the teens. Seeds, live feeds, mislead the misdeeds. You can't take it heavenly, shitting on your Bentley. Suns and comets, cosmic properties, a hover like summer doves. Thunder unawakened viciously, Nintendo Kung Fu, boosting gently, punching through your chest, see no question. ET next, telephone, zone roam, can't stop this, you're microscopic. You crawling like lobsters and hidden, erased with the Vedic mantras. Kid sonic, god mystic, hexagons and quantum positions. You can't fence me in. Y'all, don't even try this shit, stop the guys, yo.
Generally, the Maharshi appeared to be indifferent, a witness to what was going on around him. Nevertheless, he was always aware of what was happening and seemed...
My chariot blade, stargate, slavery's obnoxious. Ostracized the widespread, Delphi pot on the dark sky like Madonna statues. I cry, you can't pry the scrolls from my hands. Savages of Nazareth, angelic anthem, live nations lost in the brainstem. Synaptic pops, plot, psychometry, paradox of fiber optic shocks. My mind's lifting rocks, yogi, kundalini, phosphorus. Rasta said, don't say dreadlocks. They had a monopoly on trees off Cleveland and Menominee till the robbery. I remember finally swing the axe apart, so I'm almighty. See on my canvas, brush past Atlantis, Atlantic master breath, vital air. We rise like Mount Fuji, Vesuvius, consuming the whole universe. Peace, Blunted Sultan, Riishii G7, yeah, King Corso. Stalking with lightning bolts, walking holy through graveyards, cemetery, burial grounds. Zombie demonic postures, we spit howitzers. Follow me, Riishii, down through Sanskrit rap nouns. Wrapped in gowns of sorries and sorries around them. Late night headquarters, ascent portals, king course of warlords. Gandharva Pro Tour, causal potion session, yogic quotient of life breaths. As I walk the earth, St. Petersburg to Perth, across the universe, converse psychic after death. Network astral channel breath, complex soul battle quest with a massive presence. Colombian brothers watch our back, G7 Blunted Sultan, night gallery abstract. Mathematic, Vedic, Mason, the Sioux Nation, Archangel, attic, and basement creations hasten.
Offered to you now 6 feet of earth and all that it contains. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Night Gallery.
Real hazmat suits, steel-toe boots, moving moons to suit my moods. Truth guru to you who occluded. Hebrews, Luke, Jude, Buddhist sutras, maneuver from Vancouver to Vancouver. Doom costumes, gruesome, mausoleum tycoon, consumed by fumes. They ruin time, typhoon, pop pill, delusional. Don't stop until funeral, full of bunerol. Like solar rays, I'm ablaze through space. Sacred page, open the inner pole share. Vasudev, ancient colossal cave. Fake lives on rompers, burned up like chompers. Phosphorus, gods stomp. Cross paths with the Mossberg. Thought lost, words gloss, cost more than it's worth. You took a wrong turn, son. Got lost upon the earth, no hearses. Gone
Our
beneath the
initial
surface.
offering, a small Gothic item in blacks and grays. A piece of the past known as the family crypt. This one we call simply the cemetery. Offered to you now 6 feet of earth and all that it contains. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Night Gallery.
Still the enigmistic, still quick, Chuck Norris fisted. My crew drop boom benedictions. With the Nebula Sky disc, get you about as royal as Burger King foul trace when you left like onion rings. Got a choice though, ostrich or ostracized. G7 bro, assassin from back then, crack full attack, New Jack hustle, Kane G-rap bust, a punk smoke skunk. Leaders of public enemies, you can't trust them, disgusting. Cunning money laundering, the blasphemy, piracy, rough, see the Buccaneers scary. I feel each capillary move laterally, staff in the hand with my black mask. Casted asteroids through the void's eyes, Dogen in full capacity. I slalom and dodge you fools, you can't follow. Your goblins are hollow like native lake transport. I'm like Djokovic on the court, focus. You tote bag Jansport forward 4 spaces. My bishop erased your mortal rook. I took it too.
这万民车可千万信不得，要是皇上知道了，怪罪下来，是要抄家灭门的。
The science, climbing spine through the highest, rhyme encrypted lethal, we put you underground. With politics come lies, even friends flip the skies, but watch the eyes. Cause they want your prize, supplies, malign and blind, try to steal signs, but we align to Narayan. By Kunta Khan with clear wisdom, administer light and shine prisons from the crypt. The warlords ran corners, 4 slain driving by mourners. The caddy truck tortured and torn, imported and porn, deported foreign and scorned like born Jason. Identify complacent, real rat race, got souls trapped up in a physical case. Mine was displaced like dicks who sprayed us with mace. They slapped the taste. Cops can't stand a free man, black and white like Othello. Hell no, on the roof, ganja, Macanudo, no cigarello. Grabbed 3 from the Nepalese fellows, used to sell on Roscoe toward the village. We discussed days, used to pillage, plunder, blunder, brought tears, rain with thunder. That path ends in bloodbaths, knowledge imparted, charted, sure as graphs. You do the math. Geometry 7, lucky to be alive on this earth for what it's worth. We keep it still within, to the highest spheres. Sanskrit, but y'all can't master it. Focus. G7 RSI, he's going and died dead. Devil fed, finally ended him. No more threats, that's a mess. Think they finally got the best of him. No more texts, no breaths. Higher, I confess, be nice to lift that stress. As we reflect on his conquest, he resurrects the message left next to the grave. Still slaves to protect, effect from concave to convex. Inverted disturbing trends, space-time still bent. Reflects the Vedic mace upon the zombie heads. And monuments constructed when complete. The bronze sheets and pens, molten golden phony power holders get thrown off the roof. Neck first check, Nas on Fox shocking, they mock the gods still.
In the vast immensities of cosmic space, bold adventurers streak their way to join battle with strange enemies on strange worlds. The alien, the unknown, perhaps even the invisible.
Now they're chasing him with flamethrowers to burn his scrolls monitor. They watching who he molds and who's he told. The deep truths through sutras, phone, computer, drones. Think it's amusing to be confused, cause misery loves company. Get comfy, take off your shoes. While they slip the noose, they slit the throats of use. I stomp like wild moose, full of grey goose. On Lucifer, afflicted moon lunacy, it's my duty. The soul locomotive rolls through dark lands and dark plans. Smack with my staff, abstract mathematic gas blast. .40 Glock, anoint the peacemaker. Undertakers, they can wait till later. Rudraksha got faith to blaze the hateful. Guard the cradle manger from these dangers. We keep it patient. We walking with Archangel from the attics to basements, with our ears to the pavement like the skateboarders. We meditate and go within and keep it contemplative. Eternally we live, survive.